Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from SweetStamper.com. I'm actually a little bit lower than I intended to be here, so, well, we'll see how we get on. It started, I wasn't ready to start play, and it kind of started it for me. So, it's kind of my philosophy of life when things happen like that is just keep swimming, So I will try to adjust just a wee bit and try not to have everything go totally wonky on me at the same time. So we are going to do a little bit of an unboxing video, and I hope everything is going well where you are. I am in the throes of a big event, so I have to really watch my time. Whoopsie. Okay, here we go. I can't do a full unboxing with you because of the time, but I'm going to do what I can, and I think we're going to have a good time. So I literally had stuff coming in this afternoon, and it has been kind of a wild and woolly week and a half, 2 weeks. I am in the throes of a big event on Saturday, so some of my stuff is actually packed up, ready to go for stamping. So this is a demonstrator event that I'm hosting, and I'm super excited about it because I was already planning to do a demonstrator event around the new catalog, and then my event got picked by Stampin' Up! To be a 35 for 35 event. And what that means is, hey Margaret, I'm glad you're here, and Kim, welcome, and thank you for sharing. So a 35 for 35 event means that Stampin' Up! It's their 35th anniversary, and they are choosing 35 events that they will attend throughout the year. And I'm really, really blessed and honored to have to be one of the recipients of that. So Shannon West, who is one of my favorite corporate staff, is coming in Saturday. We've got 55 people coming to my church to stamp and have fun. We're going to be doing door prizes, we've got raffles, we've got stamping projects. Shannon's going to be sharing with us, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I've got a lot of projects in the making, and yeah, there are projects everywhere, and packets being made, and there is just a lot. So, all of that being said, it's fun. It's a lot, but it's super fun, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Now, have I gone dark on the screen? I can see myself in the phone, but it's gone black on my computer. So, hey, Mary and Tasha and Linda, welcome. I'm glad you are here. Let me know if I cycle off on you guys, because I don't know what's up, why my computer has... Let me just, oh, no, there it goes again. Okay, I just needed to kind of refresh my screen. So I'm going to kind of jump right in here. And, I tend to do a lot of events and host a lot of things. And I tend to kind of juggle a lot of balls. And that's just kind of the way I like to live life. I figure I can sleep when I get to heaven. And I got a lot of life to live, and I don't want to miss anything. So, yeah, that's the way I roll. Okay, so here we go. I got papers in for my paper shares. If you did not get to sign up for my paper shares and you're interested, I think I have like 1 or 2 spots still available. So, hey, Valerie, welcome, and Jackie. This is the Brights collection. So these are kind of background papers that Stampin' Up! Does every year. And they changed them this year. And at first, I thought these were going to be a little bit busy for me, but I've been working with the in-color ones quite a bit, and I really love them. So I think I played with this one last week, a different color, with you guys. So, yeah, for some reason, that's going really weird on my computer. It keeps, okay. Yeah, so Tasha, you keep getting the same thing on, it's weird because on my phone, which is where I'm filming, it's not doing anything funky, but on my computer screen, it goes black, and then I refresh the screen and it's fine again. I don't know what's going on. So maybe it's a Facebook thing. I'm going to keep going, and we're going to roll with it until, they boot me out. Okay. So these are the background papers, super fun. So we have them in each collection. So this is the Brights. And although this was part of our pre-order, I had only gotten them in the in colors on pre-order. I'm going to show you a couple of paper stacks first. And I'm so excited because, yeah, literally, when I was showing you that big UPS truck, I have had a lot of UPS deliveries. I kind of done quite a bit of shopping from the new catalog. And, oh, Linda, I feel very honored that you're watching me instead of your cooking shows. Now, you see, it's going black on me again. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. I had a lot of free product to redeem, which I'm really grateful for. Let me get a pair of snips. And then I needed to prepare for some events. So I needed to make some purchases around that. So I ended up with a lot of new goodies, and I do love what I do, and I'm really grateful for being able to dig into lots of new goodies. So, we have the color refresh going on, and then all these new papers. And so this one is called Inked Botanicals. And look at that. See, we've got Lost Lagoon again. That was a returning color. That looks like, let's see, what are they telling us here? They're going to tell me the colors. Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, my absolute favorite, and Pool Party. So aren't these fun? Now, that's a lot of crushed curry for me, but, in small doses, it's going to be good. And I really like these little window pane checks. And I probably like this side, but love, love, love these leaves. And these flowers, love that. That one I like. This, yeah, lots of pretty papers here. Look at that. Ooh, I like that a lot. So this is going to be really fun, new things to play with. So just to let you know that anybody who purchases the starter kit right now, of course, you can get all these new things in your starter kit. And my event on Saturday is demonstrators only. Hey, Maria, great to see you. Haven't seen you in forever. It's a demonstrator only event, and we are going to be talking about classes we can run and how we can just inspire our stamping friends. Look at those cool colors. Love it. I'm so excited that Lemon Lime Twist has made a comeback, because I loved it when we had it, and it's just such a cool color. Now, this is Blueberry Burst. So these look to me, not Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel. So these are returning colors, because this is Pretty Peacock. But this is one of the new colors called Pecan Pie, and I've been working with that. Now look at those little tiny checks. So really pretty gingham paper there. Now those are the small stacks. Let's dig into the big ones. Now, you guys have seen, I think, because I've been playing with, this was part of our pre-order. So pre-order means things that we could get before the catalog went live. And so this is my Cards with a Twist for this month. It is still open for registration. I still have a few spots available. I went ahead and ordered product because I wanted to get it. I'm getting this out the door before I leave for Norway on the 20th. And so I needed to just kind of rush some orders. So just to let you know, I paid extra to get stuff here in time for my event. And because orders are taking a while right now. And that's just because, yeah, there's just a lot of people ordering. That's a good thing. This, what we do makes a lot of people happy. So, hey, Maria, we have Maria and Maria. So welcome, welcome. Makes a lot of people happy. This was also on pre-order, and this is called, I have been using the heck out of this. Elaine is on here tonight with me live. She's at her house right now, but she has been working on swaps for me. So I have This is called Countryside Inn. I had 68 people registered for my event because some people are doing it by mail and most people are doing it in person. Well, I want to give a swap to every person. So I designed a swap, and Elaine is graciously making them all, and I used this paper. I do love this paper. I may be using it for cards with a twist next month. I adore this piece with the little bunnies. Oh, is it just, I mean, I think it's just perfection. And I mean, the other side is really pretty too. They're subtle prints, but I do love this one with they look like partridges. They're some kind of bird, but I always like the critters. These patterns, of course, you can see that's all that's left of this one. I had actually I had 4 12 by 12 sheets on that, and we have been using the heck out of it. Isn't that one pretty? So the subtle, I love that you've got, and this one, this is my other favorite piece. Look at the little foxes. Oh my gosh, I adore this paper. And what I did on the swap that Elaine's working on, which I'll be able to show you next week, I gave it a little pop of red because there's a lot of blue here and I think it's gorgeous. But when you put just a little pop of red, it makes everything just really, really sing. So I am loving this. And like I said, there's a number of things I can't show you tonight just because it's all packed up. We are packing up stamping boxes and packets for people to stamp, and yeah, there's a lot going on. It's fun. I love to have a lot going on. Now I'm going to dig into these really quick because I am seeing these for the first time with you. These came literally like 3:30 this afternoon, and there were boxes so big. Yeah, the UPS man actually came in the house to bring them to me, so carried them into my kitchen for me, and I'm so grateful. So I haven't even seen these yet. So we're seeing them together, and I think that's great. This paper I was very intrigued by because it is absolutely, the colors are so vibrant and pretty. This is masterfully made. Now, there is a set of stamps. So these are the stamps I'm going to show you tonight. This isn't all the ones that are packed up because I've got several, that are packed up to go for my event. But this goes with masterfully made. Do I see the stamps? Yeah, I think they go with this, which is really kind of intriguing. So I'm anxious to see how this is going to go. Look at that. That looks like, it's all little bits of paper. It's almost like fabric. Really cool piece. Really vibrant colors. There's that berry burst. We're seeing a lot of berry burst and a lot of lemon lime twist. I mean, look at that paper. Isn't that just, it's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's really vibrant. And I think it is going to make some really pretty cards. Now, I'm going to be doing things to tone this down a little bit because to me, a little of this goes a long way. I mean, that could almost just be framed just the way it is. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And as much as I mourned the loss of Mango Melody, that was one of my favorite colors that retired. This, when I put all these colors together, it kind of makes me think that we still have Mango Melody. And look at that fresh freesia, which carried over, which made me super happy. I mean, look at that. Very unusual, very artsy in a different kind of way. I mean, these are like art. These are like pieces of art, but very different from some of the artsy papers that we had in the spring catalog that were a little bit more fine art. This is a little bit more modern art, which is also fine art. I shouldn't say that, but definitely, isn't that pretty in the pretty peacock? Really, really pretty. Okay, here we go. This piece you can really see easily in the catalog, and that is just, those are paper flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? Hey, Catherine from Jacksboro, Tennessee. I'm glad you're here. You will be on the cruise with my demonstrator, Glenda. Yay. Yay, yay, Valerie. Yeah, I'm excited about the Norwegian cruise. So I have to get through my event Saturday, and then I can start thinking about it. That's just kind of the way my brain works. Look at all that lemon lime twist. I mean, I love lemon lime twist. That's a lot of it. So I think the berry burst kind of brings it into focus. So that one is gorgeous. Now, because this is just next, and I've been kind of itching to get my hands into it and open it, look at that berry burst. This is Soft Shimmer. Now, we had some shimmer paper in the spring catalog, and I really loved it, but it was soft colors. It was soft succulents, it was gold, and fresh freesia. Look how pretty. Oh, this reminds me of like an evening dress. I do love this new bubble bath. It's a lot of fun to work with. So I guess it is Berry Burst. It is bubble bath, and let's see what's here. Oh, because we had 2 of each in the last pack. This looks like, oh, look at that navy. Isn't that just like a gorgeous evening gown? This, I'm thinking, is Lost Lagoon. So those are really gorgeous papers that will be fun to work with. And then we have another set of shimmer paper. Now, the one that carried over, the textured shimmer carried over from the spring catalog, and it was white and, let me think, white and shaded spruce and something else. So now we have more colors. Oh, I think this is cool. This is the in colors that were introduced last year. No, yep. So there is our Tahitian Tide. There's Strawberry Sorbet. There's Starry Sky, the best-selling color in Stampin' Up! Right now. This is Parakeet Party, and this is Orchid Oasis. So this is shimmer, but it's also textured. So this is really fun to work with as well. I apologize if things are continuing to buffer on the screen, because like I said, it's not buffering where I'm looking at you from the, where I'm filming from my phone. But when I look at my computer, it is. Now, we do have a storm brewing, as Elaine pointed out, and I don't know if that's what's affecting it, because Tasha is in my city as well, and she's having the same thing. Now, I am going to just dig into this while I'm trying. This is basic white polyester ribbon. This is a thick ribbon for white. I did, one of the other things I will sorely miss that they retired on us was the white crinkled seam binding, and I'm probably cutting into this ribbon. I don't know if anybody else has the same trouble I do getting these things open. Oh, this is very pretty. So this is a herringbone, but it's quite thick. So to me, I'm going to be laying this across a project, and I probably won't do a lot, although of tying. I will say it's quite thin, so it does make a nice knot without being too thick. See, that would be really pretty laid across a card like this, as opposed to a bow. So I think that's probably the way I'm going to end up doing that. And let me go to another paper here. This I'm super excited about. My plan is to use this paper as kind of the backbone of my virtual retreat in July. I'm doing my first ever virtual retreat. What is a virtual retreat? Well, I'm taking a lot of the elements of my weekend retreats, which I've been running for about 8 years now, and I'm doing it in an online format, and I'm really kind of keying off of my friend Jen Bach, who does these a couple of times a year, and she started when she had a retreat all planned and ready to go, and then COVID hit. So she just pivoted and turned it into an online retreat. I've actually attended 2 of her online retreats, love the format. So I thought, okay, let's do the online retreat. And isn't this paper fun? This is the paper I'm planning to base it around. I mean, look at that. Oh, folk art is what that reminds me of. Oh my. And then we have a little food paper. That would be super fun for a scrapbook page with the kind of, I think that's, well, that's ice cream. And then, oh yeah, that's savory food. We've got bread, ice cream, a little bit of everything. So we are going to be doing make and takes. We're going to be doing presentations and demonstrations, and you can do the whole thing from your home because we're going to be online all weekend. Now, I say all weekend. You can pop in and out as you choose, and we won't have every second, have you on your computer every second. But it's going to be fun. We're going to be a global community of crafters. Isn't that fun? I say global. In the U.S., but I will have my friend Karina from Canada is going to be one of my guest presenters isn't this paper fun? I think this would be really good for scrapbooking, really good for card making. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. There is a coordinating bundle. And yeah, I'm a foodie, so that kind of draws me to this. But I also just think some of these kind of remind me of folk art, some of these patterns. So, and they also, although they're more like shop fronts in Europe, also reminds me, because I think it's supposed to be in France, reminds me of doll houses a little bit too. So I think there's a lot of fun to be had with this. Ooh, that's a pretty piece. Oh, I think I just found my favorite piece in here. Oh, look at that with the books and the paint. Oh, and those gorgeous flowers. This is fun paper. I love the colors in that. Oh, let's see what the other side is. And the other side is just a solid, looks like daffodil delight and white. So that I'm planning. I haven't started working with it yet, but registration is open. So I will share that here with you. And the plans are still in the making, but dates on the calendar. Registration is, and using the blends with that white ribbon. That's a great idea, Elaine. I like that. Hey, Laura, I'm glad you're with me. So let's keep looking at paper, and we'll do a little bit of ribbon at the same time. I'm very excited about this Earthen Textures. Earthen Elegance is the name of the paper. Earthen Textures is the name of the stamp set. Now, let me tell you, there's something kind of unique about this. Stampin' Up! has released Earthen Textures stamp set in Espanol as well as English, and I think German and maybe French. So I do know, because I was listening to, I can't remember the lady's name. She works for corporate, really sweet lady, Sandra. She was telling us in a leaders gathering that they've translated it kind of, sort of, because, you know, a lot of times things don't translate verbatim within language, from one language to another, because of all kinds of things, idioms and context and all kinds of things. So the greetings are translated roughly to mean about the same thing. So if you have friends who speak Spanish, this is going to, this is available in U.S. markets in Espanol. So let me just grab the dies really quick, because I'm super excited about this. We could not get this in the pre-order, and I was very immediately drawn to it. I mean, this is super pretty stamped images, but I think there's some pretty cool dies here as well. So let's, oh yeah, look at the plants, and then look at these fun texture things. There's a plant pot here and here. This is going to be fun to work with. So let's just keep playing and seeing. This whole suite incorporates this bundle, this paper, this very cool ribbon, and I think I have some sequins that we're going to be using at my event Saturday, and I think they might be part of it. Let me grab them to show you. I was very intrigued by this ribbon, because it looks like something I am going to really enjoy using. Ah, yes. Let me just grab this so you can see. Again, this is going to be one that we're going to lay down more than we're going to tie into bows and things, but I think it's really, really pretty. And this is called Wavy Trim. Now, if you are getting my my paper and ribbon share, you could get one or both, either the ribbon or the paper or both. And I do have a couple spots left, so if you are interested, please leave a comment. This to me looks like bark or seed pods together or something like that. It's really cool. I like it. And then look at that deep navy, kind of textured looking. Really pretty. Now here is that Moody Mauve, which is one of our in colors that I'm really, really taken with. It's coming out a little bit, not quite as pink on camera, I think, as it is in real life. Here, excuse me, this is Pebbled Path, which is another one of our in colors this year are much more muted. I love them personally. This is really, Earthen Textures is the name of this suite, and it's very appropriately named because look at these cool textures. really unusual. Oh, look at that pretty peacock. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, it's absolutely exquisite. This piece is really cool. Look at all the variations of color there. And then the other side is, I'm thinking that might be Misty Moonlight. And then this is another really cool one. I mean, that's like a batik print. Well, yeah, it's like you've put different plant cuttings and then done like a batik print with it. Really cool. And then this piece, oh, that's like the ocean. Isn't that pretty? It's all flecks here and all waves down here. Oh, now this piece is a little much for me. I will be the first to tell you. I'm probably using the back side of this, whatever it looks like. That's a little bit much for me. Ah, yes. See, this is more my speed right here. This has got a lot of nice, I mean, if you used small little bits of this, I could maybe see it. But yeah, that is just not my cup of tea. But I like all the others. And the back side I really like a lot. So let's see, where am I at on time? Yeah, my time is going really quick. And I just thought, you know what? I could do this with you guys. I want to look at this stuff anyway. I don't know that I could sleep tonight with this up here and not looking into it. Oh, Tasha, looks like marshmallows melting. I like it. See, different people see it different ways. That's why it's fun to look at these things together. Now, this is another one that is not my cup of tea, stargazing, because I'm not an outer space person, but I think this piece of paper is gorgeous. And let's see what the back is. I like that piece, really pretty. Because to me, like, you could do some really cool techniques with that. I don't have the patience for it, so I'm like, yeah, just give me the piece of paper and I'll make something cool with that. This, another nighttime sky, really pretty. Like this a lot. Oh, now my screen just went black again. I don't know if anybody else is having that experience. So let's see what the other side of this, oh, isn't that pretty? Lots of blues there. And I said I didn't, okay, so I'll show you the pieces that are kind of, so this is more like Northern Lights sky, nighttime sky. So far I'm actually liking these. And then this is the Berry Burst piece. That one's really pretty. And the other, they're stars, but they're kind of subtle stars. This is the piece that's a little much for me. So there is, you know, outer space, not my thing. But I think if I cut this into strips, then it would be like circles and not planets. And then the other side is more night sky. And then we have another piece of night sky. Now that one's really cool. I mean, you could just frame that. It's gorgeous. And let's look at the other side because I think I'm going to like it even more. Oh, look at that. Now you see there, that's my favorite piece in the pack. But I love Lemon Lime Twist. I mean, that's just gorgeous. And then here's another piece that I'm probably going to not be keen about. You know, my grandsons, that'd be so cute to just frame that and put in their room. I mean, that's just cool. Really cool. Or granddaughters, you know. Gosh, we got pink planets. And then we have more nighttime sky. So lots of nighttime sky and then some other things too. So very pretty. And I'm anxious to get into this one, but I'm going to do this one next. I will say I love the colors in this suite. Let's Go Fishing. I think the dies are really cool. I may end up doing this bundle. I haven't decided yet. I've already bought a lot of bundles, so you know there's only so much room and there's only so many hours in a day to create with, unfortunately. So I do have to kind of pace myself a little bit. This piece is really pretty. I think it's upside down. There we go. I mean, look at the colors on that. And it looks like it's on a canvas. So I really like this. Okay, Valerie, you're going to go make dinner. You'll watch the replay. Thank you so much for watching replay. And okay, Linda Weir likes the nighttime sky. Okay. See, this is what's fun, is we all have different things. Oh, now you see I love a plaid. So, and that's all those pretty warm colors that I love. This is like fishing flies, and that is a really cool piece. Almost looks like a man's necktie to me. And I do love neckties. I love the fabric. Oh, that's kind of nice. This is, yeah, this is just like a fabric piece. canvas. It's got some really pretty texture on it. So Linda, your son is an astrologer and he would love the night skies. Ah, you see, that's why we have things like this, because there are people who love these things. You know, my mother-in-law was an avid space watcher. She lived the last half of her life in South Florida and was really intrigued by all the launches from Cape Canaveral. More fishing lures, but these are pretty colors. I mean, I would use this in a heartbeat. This, another really pretty plaid. And let's see, this is pretty. Look at those blues. See, to me, that looks water. I can see water, but I can see a lot of other things too. So there's a lot of creative license to be had there. And, oh, this is really pretty. This is like a really subtle map, like a really subtle old map. And again, you've got that canvas look on the paper. And then this piece is one of my other favorite new in colors, and this is Wild Wheat. And this is all fishing rods. Very cool piece. And I don't know quite, you know, I file my scraps by major colors. I'm filing Wild Wheat in the yellows, but it definitely has a greenish cast. It's very muted, but it's not mustardy at all, I don't think. Maybe mustard seed. Oh, that's pretty. That's that pebbled path again. Now you see, I think this is supposed to look like ropes with knots. Really pretty. This piece, I can already tell, is really gorgeous. Look at those fish and all those pretty blues. That is just lovely. So, and then the other side is more canvas. And I think this is Misty Moonlight. Let me look and see. Let's see what the blues are in this. So we have, Boho Blue, Misty Moonlight, Calypso Coral, Mossy Meadow, Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Very Vanilla, and Wild Wheat. Interesting color palette. I like it. I like it a lot. It's muted. I mean, I like all colors, but there's certain ones that I like, obviously. More than others that I'm more drawn to than others. I was really interested in this because it's a huge pack, and I don't think I even realized it when I bought it. So this is called Delightfully Eclectic, and there's a lot of paper in here. So I think this is a 48 sheet pack of paper. Eclectic, whoopsie, so sorry, I think I just bumped my camera. I like eclectic because eclectic means it's a little of this and a little of that. It's a lot of different styles mishmashed together to make something pretty. And oh, look at the swans. My mother collected swans, so I have seen a lot of swans in my life. They are fascinating creatures. This is a really pretty pattern. Again, almost makes me think of a necktie. Now the other side, whoa, that is really, really strong. Wow, that is a lot of pattern. Okay, let's go back to the swans. Oh, that is really strong. I mean, again, in small increments, you know, little tiny pieces like that. Kind of reminds me of a pattern from the 60s. I don't know what was in the artist's mind, because these are all created like artists. Okay, so Mary, you think they look like ducks. Well, you know, again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I love it how different people see different things. Now this makes me happy right here. These are gorgeous colors, and these are sweet little flowers. I like that a lot. Let's see the other side. Oh, that's nice. Crushed curry and white, I think. And again, you get 4 of these. Oh, no, that's nice. This is that new bubble bath. I like it a lot. And a white stripe, but I think I'm going to like the other side better. Oh, yes. This is speaking my name right here. Pink and green. I love pink and green. I had my bedroom pink and green when I was in high school, all based around my grandmother's quilt, actually great-grandmother's quilt, which I really wish had remained, but somehow through the years it didn't stick around, but it's just beautiful. I love, love, love that. And look how pretty it looks with the pink stripe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You could even almost put, yeah. Okay, we're going to have fun with that one. And let's see. Oh, the pretzels. Now, this is interesting. That, to me, is like modern art. And as much as I love to eat pretzels, I never thought about putting them on my card before. But you watch. We'll come up with something cool. I do like the other side. That's a nice stripe. that almost makes me think of like a striped pattern you would have on a chair on your patio or something, or like a beach chair. Really pretty colors, nice combination of colors. So I think we could do probably something fun with that. I'm gonna probably challenge myself. Anytime I see something like that, I'm like, okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Ah, now you see, there we go. This is almost like Scrabble tiles, or this is more like old-fashioned type, and which makes me think of, I gotta show you a couple of stamp sets. I'm super excited about this bird's eye view. I'm very excited about this. Oh, pretzels for a summer themed card. I like that, Tasha. Oh, and Betty, you love pink and green too. This I'm very excited about because this coordinates with a punch that we already have that carried over. But what I'm really looking for, oh, now you see, ask and you shall receive. Tasha saw this in the catalog and said, wouldn't this be fun in card class? And she's a regular at card class, and I think it's just gorgeous imagery. So yeah, this is, but where I'm heading in my little, this is what my box of stamps over here. This is what I was looking for. Just my type. Isn't that cute? I mean, I learned on a manual typewriter. So that is, I always love typewriters. I think they're so cute. And yes, the sloth. The sloth is perfect. The sloth, the giraffes, the penguins, everything about this is really gorgeous. So that's going to be fun to work with. Okay, back to the subject. Okay, so this is going to be fun. And let's see what's on the other side. Oh, now this is kind of cool. Every once in a while, there's a pink heart. Of course, you could add color. You could use blends and make these into any color hearts. The background is Pretty Peacock, which is a gorgeous returning color that we're going to have a lot of fun with. And then, let's see. Oh, I see lots of pretty colors. Okay, let me get past these to the next page. Like I said, I'm doing this with you guys. Now you see, that is a strong pattern, but mixed, whatever that shape is, I don't know what you call it, but mixed with the little flowers, I like it a lot better. Now let's see what's on the other side. Oh, that's fun. That's almost like our old report cards or like our library cards. That is going to be super fun to use. Really good for scrapbooking. Actually, a lot of this stack I think would be really good for our scrapbookers. Now let's see what we can find here. Oh, the daisies. I love daisies. I had daisies at my wedding. I had yellow roses and daisies was my bouquet at my wedding. And I'm coming up to my 45th anniversary in August. Thank you very much. And this I love because it's on the background is petal pink, which was actually the color of my going away outfit at my wedding again. So this has a lot of nostalgia for me. Oh, now look at these. This is interesting. This is like, this is almost like little graphic lemons. Really cute paper. Really cute paper. Okay, so there is kind of a floral and then a fruit. Oh, this is strong. I can see why they call this eclectic because there's strong, there's soft, there's floral, there's fruit, there's pretzels, thank you. There are swans. I mean, this kind of runs the gamut. This is a fun pack of paper. This is Misty Moonlight. And this, this looks like a little kind of an ivory. Maybe it's not white. I think it's vanilla. Oh, and there we go. We have some more of this fun paper. Look at that. Yeah, this reminds me of library cards. Super fun. It's going to remind somebody of something else that's going to bring back another memory. Oh, now this is beautiful paper. This is really beautiful paper. Now let's see what's on the other side. Oh, that's very pretty. Again, I see a lot of things that make me think of men's neckties in this all the different papers that we've opened tonight. Now let's see. Oh, and look, we have little strawberries now. So, and this kind of goes with, since Tasha mentioned strawberries and summer. Oh, looky here. Looky here. Look how cute that goes together. Strawberries and pretzels. I mean, that's just super cute. Be cute invitations for a little gathering. Or again, I think these make really good scrapbook pages. Oh, and look at the other side. Now that is like a quilt pattern to me. really pretty, and really pretty with the little pink strawberries. It's really, hey, hola, Adriana. Adriana is part of my team, and she lives in the Valley, and she's actually coming up for our event on Saturday. Haven't seen her in several years, and I'm super excited she is coming. So, bienvenidos, Adriana. Oh, astronomy. Okay, Linda, now I got you. It's astronomy, not astrology. And you know what? I didn't even think about it when you said it. This looks to me like a top. This looks like a blouse, like a great blouse fabric. Yeah, a lot of these are reminding me of fabrics. Really pretty crushed curry, but again, to me, maybe that is white. Maybe it's just the lighting in here. Oh, and I like this little pattern. See, this would be a great blouse. I think I could make an outfit out of this. This is super fun. I love these together, front and back. And oh, no, there's one more. Wow, this is a huge stack of paper. Oh my, that is fresh freesia on the back with these white flowers with black centers. Unusual. Pretty, but unusual. Oh, Lord have mercy. That is like, woo, that's like India ice strain. I got to cover that up. So I can put a little bit of this, even with this crushed curry. That is really pretty. So I think that's the end of my papers that I'm going to show you tonight. That's pretty much all but some of the new, well, I think that was the, what do you call it? The pre-order things. Now these are fun. These are hot off the press. So these are the end colors from last year that we get one more year. Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Strawberry Sorbet, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. These are pearls, and I absolutely love them. They're iridescent, they're a nice size, they're gorgeous. Now these were part of pre-order, and I'd already been playing with these. So these are our new in colors, and I need to just open this to show you because you can't see the Pebbled Path is up here, and I really like Pebbled Path. I like it a lot. Isn't that pretty? See, I also have a bunch of swaps I could show you, but they're all on display boards for Saturday. So I think, you know what? I'll show you that stuff next week. We get through a little bit at the time because there's only, yeah. We will go through products today, and then I'll show you a bunch of swaps and a bunch of projects next week. These I love. So this, I think, does it tell us the color? I think it does in the catalog. Let's just see. To me, I know this is pretty peacock. I think this isn't bubble bath. It's too vibrant. It's almost like, I think this is Flirty Flamingo and then white sequins. And these are all adhesive back. So these are going to be fun to work with. These are unusual because they're little ovals. Kind of interesting. So pecan pie, lemon lolly, which I'm using a lot and enjoying a lot, and fresh freesia. Now I think there's another color in here, and I got to open it up so we can see that little peak. Let's see what other color is in here. I've still got packets I'm finishing up for tonight. I'm still going to the gym tonight. Oh yeah, look at that, Orchid Oasis. Very cool set of colors. So I'm a nighttime gym person. True confessions. I usually go to the gym at 9 or 9:30 at night. I go before I go to bed. But I do go to, but I don't do, I do weights. I do resistance training. So I'm not doing like heavy cardio workout. These I'm in love with. These gems, they're sparkly. We get black, we get kind of champagne, we get silver. I love these. And then these we are using on Saturday. Let's see, these are, I think these are, what green is that? It's not garden green. More fresh freesia, more, oh no, this isn't the ones we're using Saturday. This is Misty Moonlight, fresh freesia, and does it look like Lost Lagoon? I'm not sure what that is. So these are the tinsel gems. I'm still getting used to some of these names and learning. We have a lot of new colors in this color refresh. So lots of fun things. Let me show you a couple more things before I love you and leave you. We do have, this is a really cool combo pack of ribbons. I'm loving this new lemon lolly, and I'm sure that's blueberry bushel, and this is that beautiful pink bubble bath, and there's just a little tiny, there's a little thread of silver on each side, and it's a little bit shimmery. So I think these are going to be really fun to work with. And then, and these are the ones that were not part of pre-order that I'm showing you tonight, because I've been using pre-order stuff already. I think I showed you some of that last week, because we did some of that at card class. Again, I think most of that stuff is on my display board for Saturday. This is interesting ribbon, and I don't even know if it goes with a suite or if it's just ribbon to have. The blue looks to me like Misty Moonlight, and look how pretty. Again, this is a ribbon that I'm mainly going to lay across something, although, let's see. Now look at that on that boho blue. But let's see. How does it look? Oh, it's going to tie pretty nicely. So let's try it this way. And let's go like so. That's very pretty. Very pretty. Very tailored. I like it. And it has kind of a silky feel to it. It's not super thick. So it's going to be pretty easy to work with. Now, let me show you one or two more things, and then I got to go. I don't think I showed you this. I think I showed you this last week. I was working with Pebble Pink. I was working with Misty Mauve. This is one of the cards we did at card class. We were using retiring paper with one of the new stamp sets. I really love that. Stamped with Love. This is one of the new stamp sets, but we were using retiring colors and kind of doing a little bit of old and new. This is what I did with you last week on Facebook Live, using the Pebbled Path and doing a color combination with Boho Blue and Misty Mauve. So those were fun. This is what we did. I love this Zany Zoo. These little gems carried over. This was that shimmer paper that retired, but we have new shimmer paper, just new colors. And here is just a card I was playing around with the color combinations from the new In Colors, and that's the Boho Blue, which is definitely a winner. So let me just show you this other ribbon here. Oh, I think I showed you that one with the Moody Mauve with the Bubble Bath. I like that, those pinks together. And hey, Iris, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I think the classy look, and I have a feeling you're talking about that blue ribbon, because it is very much that. This looks like Lost Lagoon, and I think this might go with the, it looks like it's going to go with the fishing set. So I don't have time to kind of rummage through the catalog with you, but I think, I have a feeling that's what it's part of, because it has that look. Oh, this is nice. It has kind of a linen. It feels like linen. Really pretty, because it's kind of, I'm pretty sure this is Lost Lagoon. They call it bordered ribbon, but I think it's Lost Lagoon in the catalog, but it has, because it's got linen under it, it's not like a super strong color. It's really pretty. Let me show you one more thing before I love you and leave you, and that is, reminder, Cards with a Twist is almost closing out. So I did do a video, but just to remind you that I do my monthly class by mail, 8 envelopes, 8 cards with a twist around 1 stamp set. And I featured the Cheerful Daisies. Oh, that kind of got, I think that is supposed to be up here. No, I think it's supposed to be there. Sometimes these get rummaged around quite a bit. So this is one card here, one card here. So these are my twists, as I take one design and do it 2 different ways. And all these die cuts are done for you. So if you don't have the bundle, you'll be okay. You could use another stamp set if you had a different stamp set. Here is, again, you're going to get half a pack of paper and then everything you need to make these cards. I do give you the ribbons on this. I do give you, like, this is all dry embossed with the cut and emboss machine. The little vellum circles. This one is so, I love, it's so simple. This is paper. Now, I did add Wink of Stella. And my plan with this class is that you will get a Wink of Stella, because you're going to highlight a lot of your paper with it. It's unavailable right now, so I may have to substitute something else. So you are getting these fun dots that go with it. And then, oops-a-daisy, so sorry. These two, so you can see, I give you the same card twice, but I like to show you variety. And so that is the way I like to create, and I like to show you lots of ways to use whatever stamp set I'm featuring. I want you to have lots of ideas on how to use it. And these are the dots that you're going to get with this package. And I'm doing something a little bit different this time. I hope it doesn't kill me with postage, but I think I'm going to be okay. I have some special boxes, but this is the paper. I didn't want it, usually when I give you a half a pack of paper, I just cut it in half for mailing. Well, one of the pieces in this is like little panels. And I thought, well, if I cut that in half, you're not going to get all the panels. And I'm making some of the cards with this. And even if I weren't, I would want you to have all of these. So I made a card with this panel, and I made a card with a different piece. But that's a whole card front right there. These are like little pieces. So I didn't want to cut that in half down the middle, and then, yeah, it just wouldn't work. So I am sending you a half pack of paper, but I'm leaving it in 12 by 12. So that is my cards with a twist. So I will, the cutoff for that class is normally the 12th, Linda, but I think I'm cutting it off a little bit early this month, again, because of my trip. So I need to get that out the door before I leave on the 20th. So I think I'm cutting it off on the 12th instead of the 17th. But don't quote me. It should be in the registration, although, again, it may not be. There's a lot of new coming, a lot of stuff happening at once. And there were a few times I felt like my hair was on fire and my brain was exploding, and I had to just breathe deeply and say, Jesus, take the wheel. And then I was okay. So if I get through Saturday, I will be in a much better state of mind. I say get through, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so cool. But when I'm in charge of that many people and that many things, it's a little bit dizzying. So I'm glad you enjoyed seeing my pretty new things. I didn't even get to a lot of the stamps. I mean, this is a hostess set. This is my club members will probably end up getting this. There were a few others. Oh, I'm super excited about this stamp set right here. Courage and Faith. That's going to be a lot of fun to use. I'm also excited about this really large greetings. This would go really well with some of those eclectic papers. And then this is $1 Million Stamp Set from my friend Kelly Atchison. And even if it weren't Kelly's, it's just such a pretty stamp set with the crowns and birthday queens. And this is just going to be fun to use. So that is it. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you sharing the video. That helps me so much. And when you comment, your name will be entered into my drawing for this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care and God bless.